Welcome back to Creating Your Future with Amanda Molyneux. My name's Amanda Molyneux, and today we're going to talk about how we are meaning making machines and how the meanings that we give things that happen in our lives will shape our reaction and outcome on how we react to what happens in our lives. So, let's give you an example, okay? So, let's say, for instance, let's use an example of my boyfriend. Let's say I text my boyfriend and he doesn't text me back within 2 hours. Well, if I give it the meaning that he doesn't love me because he didn't text me back right away, then that thought is going to create an emotion of hurt, and then I'm going to live into that emotion of hurt later on. So when he texts me back, say the next day, I'm going to be all like, oh, like blah, 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 blah. Why didn't you text me back yesterday? And the thing is now that I'm focused on that thought that he doesn't love me because he didn't text me back within 2 hours or till the next day, then I'm going to be looking for more evidence on why he doesn't love me, because I've got that thought turned into an emotion of being hurt, and now my actions are going to result in that thought. But really, the fact that he didn't text me back is really empty and meaningless. And it really only has the meaning that I give it. Okay. So let's say that I text him and he doesn't text me back for a day. And that I say to myself, well, that could mean 100 different things. It could mean he's busy. It could mean maybe his phone's dead. It could mean that he was out or he was working. It could mean 100 different things. So if I take that and I say, well, it's empty and meaningless, now all of a sudden I have the thought that he's busy. It doesn't really mean anything. And now my emotion, I'm going to feel good. Okay. I'm not going to feel hurt. And then now the next time my actions will actually end up reflecting that, being that I'll be understanding and not all looking for evidence of why he doesn't love me. So really, to find where something isn't working in your life and to find a way to get it to work is to really ask yourself, what meaning am I giving what's happening to things in my life? Okay. So let's say, for instance, I have a client that cancels. I mean, people cancel for many, many reasons, right? So I could give it a meaning that I don't know, a meaning that would hurt me, so what make me feel bad, which would be something like, well, it could mean that I'm no good at what I do. Okay, I can make it mean that, but then that's going to create an emotion that's not going to make me feel very good, which is going to result in an action, my future actions, where I'm not going to have any confidence in what I do. However, though, if people cancel for a number of reasons, I mean, maybe had to work, maybe, there was a conflict in schedule, something, anything. Now, if it's empty and meaningless and they cancel just because they canceled, and now I'm like, okay, well, this happens. I mean, I've canceled dentist appointments in the past. uh, does that mean that my dentist is no good? No, it just means I couldn't make it to the appointment. So if I look at it that it's empty and meaningless and there could be a whole bunch of reasons and not making it about me, now my emotion, I'm going to feel better about it, and then my actions in the future is I'm going to have confidence and be understanding. So wherever something isn't working, check to see the meaning that you're giving the things that happen in your life. A lot of the times in relationships. So, for instance, if you've had a relationship in the past where your boyfriend's cheated on you, well, then you may actually be looking and bringing that past forward and looking at, and for the evidence in future relationships. So say for instance that happened to me before and now I'm in a current relationship, and let's say that my boyfriend doesn't text me back in 2 hours. Now instead of making it mean that he doesn't love me, oh, let's make it mean that he's cheating on me. And then that's going to create emotion again of me being hurt, and then my actions are going to result in it. Now if I was to look and say, okay, look at, sure, a previous boyfriend may have cheated on me, but this is a new relationship and this is a new person. And I'm going to say that that my boyfriend doesn't cheat on me. So now, if he doesn't text me back in 2 hours or whatever, I no longer give it the meaning that he's cheating on me. I give it the meaning that he's just busy and it's not about me. It's he's busy working or whatever. Now, my emotion that's created is, I'm calm and I feel good and I feel happy and confident with me. And then my actions are going to result according to the emotion that I'm creating. So take a look in the areas of your life where it isn't working and ask yourself, what meaning are you giving the actions around there? And since we are meaning making machines, I always suggest to give it a meaning that makes you feel good. Okay. So for me, back to the boyfriend example, if my boyfriend doesn't text me back that night, I give it the meaning that he's busy and he's working. And that's the meaning of it. So then I feel good and then I carry about my day, right? So take a look at where you're feeling hurt in any of your relationships or in any area of your life and ask yourself, is what's going on and what meaning are you giving it? And change that story around. And again, you can easily change the story by taking the complaints or the meaning you're giving it and converting them into intentions. Okay? So I hope that helps. Again, everything's empty and meaningless unless you give it meaning. So if you are going to give anything meaning in your life, make it a meaning that makes you feel good. You're the creator of your story. And again, I'm available for private one-on-one affordable life coaching and counseling sessions. My website is in the description below. Please like, share, and subscribe to this video. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.